Jesus lives, he is my joy. Everything stuck,
Deep into the blue, tropical fish, life so true. From Aquarius to mystery scenes, this is the place where passion beams. A.L.E.X. Cardinale's here, bringing the vibes every day.
Waves got bopping, you just can't stop. Music, but you don't pop, rock and roll.
Let's explore. A.L.E.X. Cardinale's here, bringing the vibes every day, all year. There's so much more. Keep you locked all day. So tune in now, don't miss the show. Alex Cardinale, let's go! Let's go! Cardinale's here, bringing the vibes every day, all year.
In case you've been living under a rock, WWE is on fire right now.
Look at this. Look at this. It's perfect.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Welcome to In the Ring with WWE Fan Alex Cardinale, your ultimate destination for all things WWE. Broadcasting live on the Alex Cardinale Network YouTube channel, we're here to fuel your passion for pro wrestling and keep you updated on every thrilling moment. As we build up the excitement for WrestleMania 41, join me, Alex Cardinale, as we dive into the latest WWE action, analyze key matches, and share exclusive insights that every wrestling fan craves. Whether you're a lifelong enthusiast or new to the world of WWE, this live stream is your go-to source for engaging discussions, insider news, and a community of fans who share your love for the sport. Let's step into the ring and start the conversation.
Good evening, WWE wrestling fans. Welcome to another WrestleMania countdown here on In the Ring. I'm your host, WWE Fan Alex Cardinale. Can you believe it? We are less than 1 month away from WrestleMania 41 taking over Las Vegas on April 19th and April 20th. WrestleMania is my all-time favorite premium live event, and I can't wait for WrestleMania 41, where in the main event we will see John Cena taking on Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship, and in the other main event we will see Roman Reigns taking on CM Punk and Seth Rollins in a triple threat match. So as we get ready for WrestleMania 41, taking over Las Vegas, we are going to continue counting down some of the greatest WrestleMania moments. So tonight on In the Ring with WWE Fan Alex Cardinale, I'm going to be counting down 10 of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time as we get ready for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. So tonight we're going to look at some of the iconic WrestleMania matches featuring iconic performers such as Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, and more. As always, post your favorite WrestleMania matches in the comments down below. All right, so let's go ahead and get the show started. We're going to start with match number 1, and this is in no particular order. All 10 matches that I mentioned tonight are matches that I thoroughly enjoyed. So our first match is going to be from WrestleMania 21, and that took place in 2005. So it took place 20 years ago, and it is Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. WrestleMania 21 was held on April 3rd, 2005 at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. It featured a memorable match between two of WWE's most talented and charismatic performers, Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle. This match is often liked by fans and critics alike for its technical brilliance and emotional storytelling. The rivalry between Shawn Michaels, also known as the Heartbreak Kid, and Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist, began at the 2005 Royal Rumble. During the Royal Rumble match, Shawn Michaels eliminated Kurt Angle, which led to a furious Kurt Angle returning to eliminate Michaels in retaliation. And he also attacked Michaels after eliminating him. This sparked a feud that would culminate in their one-on-one match at WrestleMania 21. The build-up to their match was intense, with both competitors showcasing their skills and engaging in verbal and physical altercations on WWE programming leading up to the event. Kurt Angle, known for his wrestling prowess, vowed to prove he was the superior athlete, while Michaels, famous for his resilience and heart, aimed to defend his legacy as Mr. WrestleMania. The match at WrestleMania 21 is often hailed as one of the best in WrestleMania history. It was a classic encounter that combined technical wrestling, dramatic storytelling, and high-octane action. Here are some of the highlights from the match. Technical mastery. This match showcased the technical skills of both competitors. Kurt Angle, with his amateur wrestling background, executed several suplexes and submission holds. Shawn Michaels countered with his agility and high-flying maneuvers. Emotional storytelling. The narrative of the match was compelling. Shawn Michaels' resilience was on full display as he withstood Kurt Angle's relentless assault. The crowd was firmly behind Michaels, cheering him on as he fought through the pain. Iconic moments. The match is filled with memorable moments, including Shawn Michaels' signature super kick, known as Sweet Chin Music, and Kurt Angle's Angle Slam. One of the standout sequences involved Kurt Angle applying the ankle lock submission hold, which Michaels heroically escaped multiple times, drawing loud reactions from the audience. The match concluded with Kurt Angle securing victory by forcing Shawn Michaels to tap out, aka submit to the ankle lock. Despite the defeat, Shawn Michaels' performance was praised for its heart and determination. The victory solidified Kurt Angle's status as one of WWE's top performers, while Michaels further cemented his legacy as a WWE WrestleMania legend. And I have to say that Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle is one of the best wrestling matches in Kurt Angle's career and one of Kurt Angle's better WrestleMania matches. Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21 is often considered a masterclass in professional wrestling. It demonstrated the art of storytelling within the squared circle and remains a benchmark for future generations of wrestlers. Both Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle delivered a match that is still celebrated by fans and remains a highlight of their illustrious careers. Shawn Michaels would go on to wrestle for another 5 years until 2010, and Kurt Angle wrestled all the way until 2018 for TNA and WWE. And that is our first great WrestleMania match. That is Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 21. All right, moving on. We're going to move on to our next great WrestleMania match. And this WrestleMania match took place a year later, and it also involves Shawn Michaels. My second favorite WrestleMania match, and one that I consider to be one of the greatest in terms of storytelling. This match is one of the greatest in terms of storytelling and an epic rivalry that we never thought we'd see. And that is Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon in a no-holds-barred match at WrestleMania 22. The match between Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 22 was a highly anticipated event stemming from a heated rivalry that had been building up for several months. Vince McMahon, the chairman of WWE, had been embroiled in a feud with Shawn Michaels, one of the most talented and charismatic wrestlers in the industry. Their conflict was marked by personal animosities and dramatic storylines, making their encounter at WrestleMania 22 a must-watch spectacle. The storyline leading up to the match began when Vince McMahon accused Shawn Michaels of disrespecting him and his authority. McMahon's vendetta against Michaels was fueled by events from the past, including the famous Montreal Screwjob. McMahon took every opportunity to humiliate and punish Michaels, often using his corporate power to make Michaels' life difficult. In the weeks leading up to WrestleMania 22, McMahon involved his family in the feud, including his son Shane McMahon, who also had confrontations with Shawn Michaels. The tension between Shawn Michaels and the McMahon family set the stage for a brutal and personal showdown at WWE's biggest annual event. The match took place at WrestleMania 22, April 2nd, 2006, Allstate Arena. The match was contested under no holds barred, meaning there were no disqualifications and weapons and outside interference were allowed. The stipulation set the scene for a chaotic and intense battle. Vince McMahon entered the arena with a confident demeanor, flanked by his personal security. Shawn Michaels, known for his show-stopping entrances, arrived to a thunderous ovation from the crowd, embracing his Heartbreak Kid persona. Sorry, I apologize about that. I had to take care of my dog really quick. That's what happens with live shows. But anyways, we're talking about Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon entered the arena with a confident demeanor, flanked by his personal security. Shawn Michaels, known for his show-stopping entrances, arrived to a thunderous ovation from the crowd, embodying his Heartbreak Kid persona. The match was a classic display of brutality and high-flying action. Shawn Michaels showcased his wrestling prowess with his signature moves, including the sweet chin music. McMahon, despite his lack of wrestling ability, used his cunning and outside interference to gain the upper hand at times. One of the most memorable moments was when Michaels climbed a tall ladder and delivered a breathtaking elbow drop onto Vince McMahon, who was laying on a table. The high-risk maneuver exemplified Michaels' fearless style and desire to settle the score. Shawn Michaels emerged victorious, defeating Vince McMahon after delivering a sweet chin music that sealed the win. The match was praised for its storytelling, drama, and the intense rivalry between the two competitors. The match at WrestleMania 22 was a defining moment in the feud between Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. It highlighted Michaels' resiliency and the ability to overcome adversities, while also showcasing McMahon's willingness to engage in physical confrontations despite being a non-wrestler. The rivalry between Shawn Michaels and Mr. McMahon continued for some time, with further encounters and storylines. However, their WrestleMania 22 match remains a memorable and iconic chapter in WWE history, celebrated by fans for its entertainment value and the legendary status of its participants. Now, the reason I call Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time is because of the storytelling it had between the history between Shawn Michaels and Mr. McMahon. Remember, Mr. McMahon is the reason Michaels screwed Bret Hart in Montreal. So that is our second greatest WrestleMania match. Our third greatest WrestleMania match is a match I'm sure a lot of us WWE fans did not see coming. We did not think this match would be possible, but it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago at WrestleMania 31, Sting wrestled his very first WrestleMania match. It was Sting versus Triple H at WrestleMania 31 on the grandest stage of them all. And it was awesome seeing Sting on the grandest stage of them all. While I do feel Sting should have won, it was awesome seeing Sting in the WWE. Now, WrestleMania 31 was held on March 29th, 2015 at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It featured a highly anticipated match between two legendary figures in professional wrestling, Sting and Triple H. This match was a significant moment in wrestling history as it marks Sting's first official match in WWE after an illustrious career in other wrestling promotions. Sting, known as the Icons, Sting was famous for his time in promotions like WCW and TNA, where he became a multiple-time world champion. His mysterious persona, characterized by his face paint and trench coat, made him a fan favorite. His appearance in WWE created a buzz as fans eagerly awaited his in-ring debut. Triple H. As a cornerstone of WWE, Triple H, also known as the Game or the Cerebral Assassin, has established himself as a dominant force in wrestling. As an executive in WWE, he also played a key role in the company's operations, allowing intrigue into his in-ring persona. The story leading up to the match centered on WWE's long-standing rivalry with WCW, which WWE purchased in 2001. Sting represented WCW's legacy, while Triple H symbolized WWE's dominance. The narrative was fueled by Sting's desire to challenge the authority and legacy of Triple H, bringing the past into the present. I'll be right back to discuss the match. I've got someone coming to drop off something. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right, I apologize about that. As you can see, I'm a very busy man. We had a package that got dropped off and I had to take care of it. Anyway, let's talk about the match between Triple H and Sting. The match itself was a dramatic showcase of wrestling history and nostalgia. Both wrestlers had elaborate entrances. Triple H's entrance was themed around the Terminator film franchise, featuring robotic elements, while Sting's entrance was accompanied by a traditional Japanese drum ensemble, adding to the mystique of his character. The match was a blend of athleticism and storytelling, with both men demonstrating their signature moves. The encounter featured multiple interferences and surprises, elevating the spectacle. Nostalgia and surprises. One of the highlights was the involvement of iconic wrestling factions. Members of D Generation X, DX, including Shawn Michaels, came to Triple H's aid, while the New World Order NWO members, including Hulk Hogan, supported Sting. This added a layer of excitement and nostalgia for longtime wrestling fans. Conclusion and aftermath. Result: Triple H emerged victorious, pinning Sting after striking him with a sledgehammer. The match concluded with a show of respect as both competitors shook hands, symbolizing a merging of wrestling histories. This match is remembered for its blast of the past and present. It's a blend of past and present, bringing together legendary figures and factions from wrestling history. It highlighted the enduring appeal of wrestling's storied rivalries and celebrated the legacy of both competitors. Sting's debut and match at WrestleMania 31 remain an iconic moment in WWE history, showcasing the power of storytelling and nostalgia in professional wrestling. Now, a lot of people were upset at the fact that Sting lost his WrestleMania debut. I'm pretty sure that this was not going to be Sting's only WrestleMania match, because he went on to have a match with Seth Rollins at Night of Champions 2015, and unfortunately for Sting, he got injured in that match, and I'm sure at WrestleMania 32 we would have got Sting versus Bray Wyatt or Sting versus The Undertaker, but unfortunately because of Sting's injury, he had to retire from the WWE, which sucks. I do think that Sting should have won, but I like the story the match told. I like the involvement of DX and NWO, and even Sting himself. Sting himself has said he was happy with the match. So if Sting's happy, Triple H is happy, we're all happy as fans. It was a great WrestleMania match. And that is a moment you never thought you would see at WrestleMania. A minute you never thought you would see Sting inside a WWE ring at WrestleMania. How awesome was it to see Sting inside a WWE ring at WrestleMania? It was freaking awesome. And you might just see Sting at WrestleMania this year, because Sting will likely induct Lex Luger into the Hall of Fame. So 10 years later, and Sting might appear at WrestleMania 41. Well, speaking of WrestleMania moments you never thought you'd see, how about our next WrestleMania match, where the bad guy, the heel in the match, ended up turning face in the match. And the good guy ended up turning into a heel. That was something you never thought you'd see at WrestleMania, but that did happen at WrestleMania 18 in 2002. Of course, I'm talking about the immortal Hulk Hogan taking on the Brahma Bull, the icon, The Rock. The Rock versus the immortal Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 18. This is when Hulk Hogan just recently returned to the WWE. WrestleMania 18 held on March 17th, 2002 at the Sky Dome in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, is remembered for many significant moments, but none more iconic than the clash between two wrestling legends, the immortal Hulk Hogan and The Rock. This event marked a generational battle, often referred to as icon versus icon, where the past met the present in an unforgettable showdown. Hulk Hogan's return. In early 2002, Hulk Hogan returned to the WWE as part of the New World Order, a faction known for its rebellious and anti-establishment antics. Hogan, a cornerstone of wrestling during the 90s, the 80s, and early 90s, was returning to the company that made him a household name. At the time, The Rock was one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling in Hollywood. Known for his charisma, mic skills, and electrifying presence, The Rock had become a symbol of the Attitude Era, connecting with a new generation of wrestling fans. The storyline leading to their match was built on respect and competition. The Rock challenged Hogan to a match at WrestleMania, and Hogan accepted, setting the stage for a historic encounter. The narrative was simple yet powerful. Two icons from different eras vying for supremacy. The Sky Dome was packed with over 68,000 fans, creating an electric atmosphere. The audience was split, with many cheering for Hogan, despite Hogan being the heel. This unexpected reaction highlighted Hogan's lasting legacy and the nostalgia he evoked among fans. The match itself was a masterclass in storytelling. Both wrestlers delivered their signature moves, with Hogan executing his famous leg drop and The Rock performing the rock bottom. The flow of the match kept the audience captivated, creating moments of intense drama and excitement. The outcome: in the end, The Rock emerged victorious, pinning Hogan after a series of rock bottoms and a people's elbow. Despite the loss, Hulk Hogan received a standing ovation from the crowd, solidifying his legendary status. After the match, both men shook hands, showing mutual respect and leaving a lasting impression on the wrestling world. The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18 is often cited as one of the most memorable matches in wrestling history. It not only showcased the talents of two of the industry's greatest performers, but also symbolized the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. The match is remembered for its emotional impact, storytelling, and unique connection it fostered between the wrestlers and their audience. All right, our next great WrestleMania match also comes from WrestleMania 18. It is between two other Hall of Famers, The Undertaker and Ric Flair. The Undertaker versus Ric Flair was a standout match from WrestleMania 18. It featured the legendary Undertaker facing off against the iconic Ric Flair. This bout was significant for various reasons, blending Undertaker's strength and the storied careers of two of wrestling's most enduring figures. The Undertaker was known for his ominous presence and undefeated streak at WrestleMania. The Undertaker was a formidable opponent. His character, often shrouded in mystery and fear, made him one of the most popular and intimidating figures in WWE history. Ric Flair, dubbed the Nature Boy, Ric Flair was renowned for his charismatic persona and impressive ring skills. As a 16-time world champion, Ric Flair brought a wealth of experience and a flair for the dramatic to the match. The rivalry leading up to the match was fueled by personal animosity and mutual respect. Flair, who was a co-owner of WWE at the time, had found himself at odds with The Undertaker. The tension escalated to a point where The Undertaker challenged Ric Flair to a match at WrestleMania. The Undertaker versus Ric Flair was a no disqualification contest, allowing both competitors to utilize their full range of tactics and skills. Here are some key highlights: intensity and emotion. From the opening bell, the match was filled with raw intensity and emotion. Both superstars delivered powerful performances, showcasing their unique styles. The no DQ stipulation meant that the match saw the use of various weapons, including steel chairs and the ring steps, adding to the drama and unpredictability. At one point, Arn Anderson, a close ally of Flair, interfered in the match, delivering his signature spinebuster move to The Undertaker. This moment was a nod to Flair's storied career and his connections within the wrestling world. Despite Flair's resilience and the assistance from Anderson, The Undertaker ultimately secured victory. He delivered a tombstone piledriver, extending his undefeated streak at WrestleMania to an astonishing 10-0. The match between The Undertaker and Ric Flair at WrestleMania 18 is remembered for its intensity and the blending of two distinct eras. The Undertaker's victory further cemented his legendary WrestleMania streak, while Flair's performance was a testament to his enduring legacy in professional wrestling. All right, and just 1 year later at WrestleMania 19, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels returned to in-ring action at WrestleMania 19. Now, earlier on in the show, we talked about some great Shawn Michaels WrestleMania matches like Michaels versus Mr. McMahon and Michaels versus Kurt Angle. And the final Michaels match we're going to talk about tonight is from WrestleMania 19, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. And WrestleMania 19 was held on March 30th, 2003 at Safeco Field in Seattle, Washington. And this bout was celebrated for its storytelling, technical prowess, and emotional depth, exemplifying the art of professional wrestling. The rivalry between Shawn Michaels, known as the Heartbreak Kid, and Chris Jericho, dubbed Y2J, was routed in respect and ambition. Jericho, a longtime admirer of Shawn Michaels, sought to prove himself against his idol. The storyline built up as Jericho claimed that he had surpassed Michaels and aimed to outshine him on the grandest stage in wrestling history. Michaels had an incredible WrestleMania entrance. The match began with a series of technical exchanges, showcasing the wrestling acumen of both competitors. Jericho attempted to mirror Michaels' moves, including a signature kip-up, highlighting the theme of Jericho trying to step into Michaels' shoes. This match was back and forth action. The match featured a series of reversals and counters, emphasizing the evenly matched nature of the competitors. Jericho's immolation. Jericho performed Michaels' famous flying forearm smash and tip-up, mocking Michaels' iconic style. Sweet chin music. Both wrestlers attempted to land Michaels' finisher, Sweet Chin Music, adding tension and unpredictability to the encounter. The match concluded with Shawn Michaels securing a victory via a roll-up, showcasing his veteran experience and cleverness. Despite the loss, Jericho earned the respect from both the audience and Michaels himself, cementing his status as a top-tier performer. Post-match, Jericho and Shawn Michaels shared a poignant moment, with Jericho initially embracing Michaels before delivering a surprise low blow, maintaining his heel persona. This match further solidified Shawn Michaels' reputation as one of the greatest performers in WrestleMania history, and it elevated Chris Jericho's career, highlighting his ability to deliver high-caliber performances on significant stages. WrestleMania 19's bout between Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho remains a classic, celebrated for its storytelling, athleticism, and emotional renaissance, leaving a lasting legacy in the annals of professional wrestling. All right, so far here on the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time, we've talked about Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. We talked about Sting versus Triple H, Taker versus Flair, and Hogan versus Brock. Right now, we're going to go ahead and take a quick intermission. In the Ring is presented by StreamYard. During this intermission, you're going to learn all about StreamYard, and you're going to learn about some fun upcoming live streams. When we come back, we're going to talk about our final 4 great WrestleMania matches, including Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32, and some other iconic WrestleMania matches. WWE fans, don't go anywhere. More great WWE action continues next. Be sure to post your favorite WrestleMania matches in the comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the special WrestleMania countdown edition of In the Ring with WWE Fan Alex Cardinale. We've been diving into the electrifying world of WrestleMania, reminiscing about legendary matches like Shawn Michaels vs. Kurt Angle from WrestleMania 21, the heart-stopping clash between Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 19, and the epic showdown of Sting vs. Triple H at WrestleMania 31. But hold on to your seats because it's time for a quick intermission. In the Ring with WWE Fan Alex is proudly brought to you by StreamYard. Ever dreamt of streaming like a pro? Now's your chance. Sign up for a paid plan with the link in the chat and description, and you'll be broadcasting like a champ in no time. Plus, don't miss out on learning about some exciting upcoming live streams. After the break, prepare for more unforgettable WrestleMania moments, including the intense battle of Umaga vs. Bobby Lashley and the high-flying antics of Shane McMahon vs. The Undertaker. During this intermission, we want to hear from you. Share your favorite WrestleMania matches in the chat. Stay tuned for more thrilling action right here on In the Ring with WWE Fan Alex Cardinale.
Alex Cardinale here, a proud StreamYard affiliate. Are you looking for an app to live stream to various platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram? Well, consider StreamYard. I have been using StreamYard since 2021 and I love it. StreamYard is the best live streaming service in my personal opinion. It gives you a professional look and makes your live stream look like a television show. Here are 7 reasons you should join StreamYard today. Easy setup and interface. StreamYard's user-friendly interface allows novices and experts alike to set up and operate live streams effortlessly. Multi-streaming. StreamYard lets users broadcast to multi-platforms simultaneously, reaching a wider audience and enhancing their online presence. Customization and branding with StreamYard. Users can customize their streams by adding logos, overlays, backgrounds, banners, videos, and more to match their brand identity. Engagement and interaction. StreamYard makes it easy to engage with viewers by displaying comments, collecting questions, and conducting live polls during the stream. And did you know you can host a giveaway using StreamYard? Just go to StreamYard.com/giveaway. Screen sharing and live interviews. Users can share their screens or bring in guests for interviews or panel discussions, expanding the possibilities for engaging content. Stream recording and downloads. StreamYard automatically records all streams, allowing users to download and repurpose their content for multiple platforms. And last but not least, top-notch support and community. StreamYard takes pride in offering reliable support and fostering a passionate community of streamers, making it the perfect choice for a streaming platform. So, if you want to join StreamYard and succeed like me, then just click the link in today's YouTube description. The link to StreamYard is in YouTube description and also in the YouTube chat of this live stream. I love StreamYard, and I'm sure you'll love StreamYard as well.
This Saturday, March 29, 2025, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, we're throwing a birthday bash for one of Alex's best friends, Jeremy Stellhorn. Join us as birthday boy Jeremy appears on the show to celebrate in style. Who will make surprise appearances to wish Jeremy a happy birthday? Tune in to find out. Plus, it's Easter-themed Saturday Live. Discover how Easter 2025 will differ from 2015, get fascinating Easter facts, and indulge in our Easter candy spotlight featuring Reese's Peanut Butter Cup eggs. For 1 week only, Pet of the Week returns with the lovable Dachshund. Explore the world of animals with the Blue Jay, the Clown Loach, and the intriguing Red-tailed Catfish Tiger Shovelnose Hybrid, plus much more. Join Alex as he reviews the delicious flavors of Texas to Brazil, and dive into our culinary corner featuring chocolate chip cookies and Mayfield Farms ice cream. All this and so much more awaits you on the Alex Cardinale Network. Don't miss out. See you this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube.
Happy Easter!
Get hoppin' for an Easter extravaganza with the Easter Bunny Alex Cardinale. Party Popper Tulip. Mark your calendars for a festive celebration like no other. Join us on Friday, April 18th, 2025, at 6 p.m. Eastern/3 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on the Alex Cardinale Network YouTube channel. Presented by Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale, Oasis Aquatics, and Hogan, this Easter 2025 live event promises fun for the whole family. Highlights include: Chef Alex will share last-minute Easter dinner tips and whip up delicious recipes, featuring carrot cake and honey-roasted carrots. Aqua Alex showcases his stunning aquariums and chats about fish that embody the Easter spirit. Detective Alex delves into famous crimes that occurred on Easter, unraveling the mysteries of the past. But that's not all. Watch as Easter Bunny Alex paints eggs, shares hilarious Easter videos, and much more. Don't miss out on this exciting event. See you April 18th at 6 p.m. Eastern/3 p.m. Pacific on the Alex Cardinale Network.
Get ready for an epic celebration like never before. Join us as we celebrate 150 amazing episodes of Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. Mark your calendars for Saturday, April 26, 2025, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, only on the Alex Cardinale Network YouTube channel. Experience thrilling recipe demonstrations as Chef Alex Cardinale recreates the viral TikTok sensation Dirty Soda, using Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Mountain Dew. Plus, learn how to make a mouth-watering Mountain Dew cake with a decadent glaze. Dive into the aquatic world with Aqua Alex and his spectacular personal fish collection. Discover what new fish will join his family and from whom. Feel the rhythm with rap songs exclusively created and performed by Alex Cardinale. Witness the unveiling of the next inductee to the 2025 Creative Community Hall of Fame. Learn fascinating facts about the walrus, our animal of the world, and get insights on Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Mountain Dew. Don't miss WWE Fan Alex's exciting recap of WrestleMania 41. All this and so much more in a celebration you won't want to miss. Tune in live on Saturday, April 26, 2025, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, on the Alex Cardinale Network YouTube channel. Be there, be entertained, and be part of history.
Get ready. Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale fans. It's time to celebrate 3 incredible years in style with the biggest Saturday Live of 2025. Mark your calendars for Saturday, May 24th, 2025, at a special start time of 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Join us for an unforgettable 3-hour special packed with excitement and surprises. This star-studded event features an all-star panel of special guests, Chef Alex working his magic in the kitchen, Aqua Alex and his fascinating fishy encounters, and Alex dropping some original rap beats. Proudly presented by Oasis Aquatics and Crumble. Discover your next tropical fish and create your oasis at oasisaquaticsonline.com. And for those with a sweet tooth, try a mouth-watering cookie from Crumble today. Let's make it a celebration to remember. Tune in on May 24th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, only on the Alex Cardinale Network YouTube channel. Don't miss out on the fun and festivities of the third Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale.
Rolling down the turnpike, destination Jersey, hosting a spectacle, hitting it like a derby. 11 years strong, ain't nothing but heat. Alex Cardinal, the king of this beat, celebrating big time. You two shine, New Jersey bound, it's party time. Aquashella vibes, fish everywhere. Oasis Aquatics, energy in the air. Met up with Tom, owner of the spot. Oasis Aquatics, got tanks on the dot. Swimming with the best, no time for the rest. Jersey shimmering, Cardinal on his quest. Celebrating big time, you two shine. New Jersey bound, it's party time. Aquashella vibes, fish everywhere. Oasis Aquatics, energy in the air. 11 years in, we breaking all the rules. Live from Aquashella, flexing all the tools. Guppies and goldfish, light so divine. Alex's show, ultimate prime. Celebrating big time, you two shine. New Jersey bound, it's party time.
Welcome back to greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. Let's go ahead and continue the countdown. Before our intermission, we talked about the top 6 greatest WrestleMania matches of all time, and now we're going to conclude with our final 4. So, up next, we've got from WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, Texas. It is The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon inside a Hell in a Cell. The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon in the Hell in a Cell was a great match. Now, the storyline leading to this match was filled with drama and high stakes. Shane McMahon, the prodigal son of WWE Chairman Vince McMahon, returned to WWE after a long hiatus. He interrupted his father and demanded control of Monday Night Raw, the flagship show. Vince McMahon, ever the cunning businessman, agreed on one condition. Shane had to defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania inside Hell in a Cell. The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon was a Hell in a Cell match, a format known for its brutality and intense physicality. The cell structure itself adds an element of danger as it confines the competitors and often becomes a weapon in its own right. Shane's leap of faith. One of the most memorable moments was Shane McMahon's daring leap off the top of the cell. He attempted to land an elbow drop on The Undertaker, who was lying on the announcer's table. The Undertaker moved at the last second, sending Shane crashing through the table in a breathtaking display of recklessness and athleticism. Shane's determination, despite his lack of in-ring experience compared to The Undertaker, Shane's determination and willingness to put his body on the line won the admiration of fans. His performance was a testament to his heart and tenacity. The match concluded with The Undertaker delivering a decisive tombstone piledriver to Shane McMahon, securing his victory. This win preserved The Undertaker's formidable WrestleMania legacy and demonstrated why he is considered one of the greatest performers in WWE history. And The Undertaker defeated Shane McMahon at WrestleMania 32. The next match we're going to talk about also features The Undertaker, and it is The Undertaker versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 21. This bout was particularly significant because it was part of The Undertaker's WrestleMania legendary winning streak, which had become, at this point of his career, a focal point. Randy Orton was known as the Legend Killer. He had been on a mission to defeat some of his biggest names in professional wrestling to cement his legacy. The Undertaker, with his infamous undefeated streak at WrestleMania, was a prime target for Randy Orton, who saw ending his streak as a chance to elevate his own status in WWE. The storyline leading up to WrestleMania 21 saw Randy Orton challenging The Undertaker to a match at the grandest stage of them all. At WrestleMania 21, The Undertaker defeated Randy Orton. And The Undertaker went to 13-0 at WrestleMania 21. Our next match is from WrestleMania 23, the Battle of the Billionaires. And this match is great because it featured Donald Trump taking on Vince McMahon. Bobby Lashley represented Donald Trump, and Umaga, the late great Umaga, represented Vince McMahon. In the end, Umaga lost. Bobby Lashley won. Donald Trump won, and that meant that Vince McMahon had to get his head shaved bald. That's a great match. And finally, the last great WrestleMania match of all time took place 2 years ago in 2023, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley, one of the greatest women's matches of all time at WrestleMania. I have to say this is the greatest women's match in WrestleMania history that I have seen. In the end, though, Rhea Ripley won. All right, ladies and gentlemen, WWE fans, those are the 10 greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. I hope you guys enjoyed my countdown of the 10 greatest WrestleMania matches of all. On the next couple episodes before WrestleMania, we're going to talk about dream WrestleMania matches that never happened. In the week before WrestleMania, we'll talk about the greatest women's WrestleMania matches in history. So get ready to learn about dream WrestleMania matches that never happened and greatest women's WrestleMania matches. Good night, everyone, and don't forget to watch SmackDown tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on USA. Good night, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed the show.
Thank you all for tuning into this live stream on the Alex Cardinale Network. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we loved bringing it to you. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends so even more people can join our amazing community and enjoy the content. A huge shout out to StreamYard and Oasis Aquatics for making this episode possible. Your support means the world to us. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and don't forget to stay connected with us. Follow the Alex Cardinale Network on Facebook for the latest news, updates, and behind-the-scenes content. Until next time, stay awesome and keep exploring the wonders of the world.